The given question is word breaking problem. So here we have two inputs. The first input is a string and the second input is a dictionary of words. So basically our objective is to split the given string into a sequence of words, into a space separated sequence. And we have to check whether those words are present in the dictionary of words. So the string which we are going to input will not have a space in between the words. It would be a continuous sentence. Our aim is to break that sentence into separate words. So the problem analysis. Word breaking problem using backtracking. So here the solution, we can get the solution by using the method of backtracking. So we have to solve the word break problem using backtracking and recursion. Here we are given a correct sentence without any spaces between the words. Also, we'll be given a dictionary of valid English words. We have to compare those words, whether they are present or not. To solve this, we have two approaches, brute force and dynamic programming. So first we will see what is a brute force algorithm. So we know it's a popular algorithm which guarantees solutions for problems of any domain. It is not specifically limited to a particular domain. It can solve every simple problem. But the main disadvantage is that it will consume lot of time. It is not time efficient. Brute force algorithms are slow. So that is a main disadvantage. And for real-time problems, this algorithm analysis takes the time complexity of almost O of n factorial. This is the main disadvantage. In this case of word break problem, the time complexity would be O of 2 raised to n and space complexity would be O of n for the recursive stack. So here n is the length of the string. Now next approach, dynamic programming. So this dynamic programming is an algorithm that solves a complex problem by dividing it into sub-problems. So if we have a very big problem, that big problem we are going to solve by dividing it into many sub-problems. And each sub-problem would have a solution. That solution would be stored immediately. So here why the result of each sub-problem is stored immediately is because later if we need the solution of that sub-problem, we need not calculate the result again because the result will be stored immediately. So we just have to use directly the result. So to avoid recalculation, the result of each sub-problem is stored at that time. So this is the main advantage. It reduces the lines of code in the program. But another disadvantage is also there because it leads to unnecessary memory usage. Like we are storing the result of each sub-problem, and if we do not need the result of a sub-problem, the memory consumed will go waste. So this is one disadvantage. However, we shall see the algorithm for the dynamic programming. Here we will create an array of size n plus 1. So here we know n is the size of the string, input string. Now we will have two loops here. The first loop, it will start from ith value. It will start from 0th value. So I equal to 0 till n plus 1. Now another loop, we will create another loop within this loop with values j equal to 0 to j equal to I. Now the conditions to be checked are, so here the array name we will give dp. So we will check if dp of j greater than 0. If it is so, then we will compare the string, the words with the dictionary of words. So if the dictionary of words contain this substring, we can mark dp of I equal to true and we can break the loop. Finally, we have to return dp of n is greater than 0. So this is the algorithm of this word break problem. The time complexity is O of n cube and space complexity is O of n. Same like the brute force approach. So one example we can see, if the input of the input string is apple, pen, apple, and the words, dictionary words contain two words, apple and pen, the output would be true. Because when we are breaking apple, pen, apple, we get the words apple and pen. Now another example, if you're giving the input cats and dog continuously, and the words, dictionary words are cats, dog, sand and cat. Here output is false. Why? Because when we are splitting cats and dog, we are not getting it as separate words like cats, sand, dog. We are not getting it. It is overlapping. So the output would be false. And that's all about dynamic programming.